Hi there, it's Peter Winnick. I'm the founder and CEO at Thought Leadership Leverage. And today I wanted to share with you the idea or the thought around that I have around self-selection. What do I mean by this? Well, I think we've all experienced it in one way, shape, or form. And that's this. You're having a conversation, you're engaging with a potential client or prospect. And there's sort of two roads that this can take. Path number one is they're having a conversation with you, but they're not aligned. They don't think the way that you do. They don't agree with your processes or methodologies or thinking. So you have to invest an inordinate amount of time, effort, and energy to get them to change that thinking, to get them to see that your views, your ways, your frameworks, your methodologies are a better way to get them to the outcomes that they're looking for. And by the way, you're not getting paid for all that effort and energy. So it's a lot of investment. It tends to make the sales process drag on and on and on and on and on. Option number two is someone comes to you, they've self-selected, not necessarily self-selected you as the provider of choice, but they've self-selected meaning that they agree with your thinking, they've read your work, they understand what you're about, they understand where you come from. Now that conversation gets really rich much quicker than in the previous conversation. We can get into how can you help me, and let's engage a little bit around that thinking. So anyway, my question to you is to think about the last 10 or 12 potential sales conversations that you've been in, and think about how many of them have been self-selection, people that already are on the same page with you, versus how many of them you've had to spend time or attempted to spend time to convince their way of thinking. Love to hear what you think.